Wasn't that good enough?
It's fine.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Anyways, welcome back to Weeb Gamer, the podcast where we talk about everything to do with Weeb's Gamers podcasts and
Shit on this.
Sean not clapping.
anime, video games. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm tired today. Anyways, I'm joined once again.
This episode.
Yo, Humpty's hitting harder this week.
The Simpsons. Oh, because the Death Note thing. I see.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm joined once again by my co-hosts Alan and Sean. We're gonna do a hyper speed round pod this week, maybe.
Nice.
Let's see how it goes. Anyways,
Right.
how are you guys?
I'm doing pretty good. Definitely knew we were doing this today, and I'm so excited that we're gonna talk about stuff today. Definitely was not in the impression that we were gonna record a different day. That doesn't matter because audio comes out every Friday, guys. Saturday videos comes out. We have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. So
true.
please follow us. Give us a like. Merch is gonna be available soon. I don't. The Discord ain't even up, but the merch will be. And then we'll go from there. I'm good though. Sean, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Really happy to see To Eternity back. Was really looking forward to that. You know, it didn't hit me till I started it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the shit right now. But then, I mean, they had the same song for the opening, which kind of bummed me out. But whatever, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Andre and I had some fun gaming times, horror gaming times with Resident Evil 7 and
Let's
Village.
go.
So that was good. That was fun. He kind of betrayed me a little with 7 because he finished it by himself. But
I told you I was gonna do it.
Oof.
I told you I needed to know what was gonna
I
happen.
was like, don't do it. Wait like one day. He like messages me the next day. You know, we could have played for an hour and a half longer and beat it.
Yeah, it was literally like an hour and a half left.
Oh, no.
We were trying to do it all in one night, and Andre's like, "There's no way. It's like 9 hours." I looked it up. We were so
Oh,
close.
no.
You're the one who fell asleep while
I
I
know,
was doing.
It got to the point where I was falling asleep, and I was like playing and walking, and I was like, my eyes were closed, and I would notice. And I'd be
No.
like,
See, we wouldn't have made it, but
No.
I'm just saying, if you were dedicated more, then we could have.
Oof.
And that's
Fair enough.
Dedication talk.
but I had been awake since like 5 a.m., so that's my excuse.
also you're gonna be gone all weekend, so there's like a 95% choice chance that I'll be done Village by the time.
No, I won't be. I'll be back on Friday, man. I'll be back Friday.
It's
But
in
then
the
you'll be
thread.
out on Friday.
I don't care.
What?
Aren't you going out on Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So dresses
Why?
Archer.
And then
Why?
I'm going out on Saturday.
Just to let you guys know.
No, I'll be here
Full
Saturday.
disclaimer.
I said I'm going out on Saturday.
Oh my god.
Full disclaimer for
man.
the viewers and listeners.
Sorry.
Me and Andre
What?
are the only ones that are actual like introverts, I guess, because Sean just goes out.
He's
I-
out and about all the
Out and
time.
about. man.
Do anything.
Out and about all the time. Where are you going? You're going out today. You're gonna still be out tomorrow.
I'm
You're going
at my
out on
brother's
Saturday.
Place.
You went
There's
like
no one there.
but you went to cottages like 3 weeks in a row. You think
That's
I
true,
forget
I
all
do that.
these things?
I
Forget
do
all
that.
these
Don't
things, man.
forget.
You're
At
just
least we forget,
you're
bro.
popping. It's okay to be popular. It's fine.
Yeah, but I have
Just
like,
admit it.
no money
It's
now.
all right.
Hey man, it's okay to be popular. We all wish we could be popular, except I don't have the energy for that. But
Honestly.
anyways,
That being said, hold on. Other than you
what?
being depressed like every week, how are you doing?
Oh yeah,
This-
we didn't ask.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're tired.
So, brief update.
This guy
Helena
here.
Taylor lied. Anyways, continue. Let's move on to the animes.
All right.
What's that face? She did. She came out and said they offered her 10 grand, and then she's like, no, I want more money. So they offered her 15 grand, and then offered her 4 grand later on for a cameo because she rejected the initial offer.
Ooh.
So she lied. Anyways, continue.
Well then.
On to animes. Except for video games, what's coming out? Call of Duty's coming out
Nice.
Friday.
Yep, that's coming out. Me and
Friday.
Andre are gonna get some gaming done. If Sean gets it or torrents it, we always pay for the games. He might
What's
play it as
torrenting?
well. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Hello.
Yeah.
The only
Uh,
pirate I know is Luffy.
that's right.
Anyways,
What was I gonna
any.
say?
Oh, actually, I have to
Mastery
make a
skins?
very
Did you
mastery
guys see the
skins?
mastery skins that got leaked?
For what?
Don't. They're
Master
all
Chief
right.
skins?
Like you
Bro,
know how you can unlock.
does it
skins
cost
for the
money?
Guns? No. You just.
Oh, like
Call of
when
Duty.
you do all like the skills
yeah, when
and
you do
stuff.
360 no scope headshots. across the
Gets
map
5
6 times or something.
headshots. Get all those
Yeah.
those tasks. Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
care
talk
about
to a
that, man.
girl, you get,
Yeah,
like, the
bro,
gold
your
skin or
your
something.
your gun fucking looks sick as shit, bro. I used to.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that kept me going on Modern Warfare. The old one is just literally
Absolutely.
getting that gold skin is what I wanted. I got it on
Absolutely.
Jesus.
2 guns, which for me is a whole lot. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge grind. It's like playing an RPG, honestly.
And I got platinum on one, but
Oh
let's
shit, that's really good.
Damn.
no
Damn.
there.
Damn,
Anyways,
Andre.
which anime do we want to start with, guys? Which one?
Bruh, I don't even know.
I
They're
kind of
all-
want to do To Your Eternity, honestly. I kind of want
Straight
to.
off the bat?
Yeah,
We
kind
could
of,
do straight
kind
off
of.
the
Alright,
bat, I
bro.
don't mind that.
He was on an island for 40 years. At
Nice.
some point, he turned himself into a crab and then forgot how to change, so he was in the ocean for 2 years. So he can't eat fish. Then he was eating knocker jerky, but then some random girl showed up and he's like, yo, that actually sounds disgusting. You're right. But
Why would he do that? Like, what's the purpose of that? I don't understand.
I thought he didn't need to eat.
He does. He can make food. Like
Yeah.
any food he
Maybe
wants.
he really like.
But maybe he
wanted
wants to keep the
role
beach
play
clean.
as a crab. Yeah.
He just wants
No,
to
he wants to keep the
disrespect them.
beach clean.
Maybe, but it seems like a disrespect thing. Like, oh, I'm eating you. How do you like it?
I don't
I
know
like
what
it.
to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I didn't
I don't
say
know.
it this time. Moving on.
Let's get the thesaurus out. The thesaurus.
What happens next? Oh, the little girl comes up. She's like, I want to help you. He's like, why do you look familiar? She's like, oh, Hayase is my grandma. And he's like, excuse you, but you're a nice girl. But then the girl had the same knocker that Fushi put in.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Fushi didn't do it. The one that attacked her has
Mhm.
been passed down her family. So now this little girl has it.
Yeah. He just
Uh,
tied her up so it'd make it easier.
yeah. Anyways,
Mm.
what's his face? The beholder tells them the village got attacked, and then they go on to the village on a long journey.
Yeah.
Then they get into the village. Immediately, they get poisoned again. And
That's like his favorite thing.
Again.
but there's one of the girls there is like, oh, give me all the poison. I'll drink it. It's delicious. And then the little girl's like, are you crazy? And she's like, I might just be, or I might be Tanari. Bum bum. But if she's been there for 40 years, shouldn't she be like freaking 50 plus?
I know. And if the owl wasn't
Unless
a
she
tip
was
off
like unless she was like
already,
12 while she was. Oh yeah, you're either.
But
either
she'd
way,
still be
yeah.
50. She'd
either
be.
way.
She does not look 50 at all.
no, she doesn't.
If she was born when the Fushi was like, what the hell? Wait, yeah, you're right. I didn't even take that in.
And this is like 50 back then. That's like a
Yeah,
100
that's-
nowadays.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to be living at that point. Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
Holy.
tell me this. She,
Okay.
Hayase, had a kid who
Yeah.
grew up and had another kid
Yep.
in the time it took Tominari to reach 25, basically.
Yo, maybe she has
Yeah.
like the Ash syndrome. Ash Ketchum syndrome, bro.
Oh.
Also, when we're getting deep into it now, I just want to say first things first, friggin' Fushi being a petty bastard now is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's so
I know.
good. Comparative to what we know him as, absolutely, I agree.
I'm so glad I don't have to hear that like monotone like talking
Yeah.
now from him.
Yeah.
He actually has like a personality. It's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
mad petty, bro. I didn't
so
expect
petty.
it. I didn't expect him
Oh yeah.
to
Yo,
turn into
his laugh when he heard Hayase died was like hilarious. He's
It was good.
he
It
just
was
sounds
good.
so proud of himself. He's like, ha,
He
take that.
didn't do anything. He
Take the
didn't do
passage
nothing
of
to make
time,
it-
bitch.
Aha. You're not infinitely like alive like me, dumbass. Like what the hell? Of course she's dead.
Oh my god. So what do you guys think of episode 1? We bike.
I thought it was good. It was a good,
Yeah.
you know, it was a good refresher. It was,
Mhm.
like I started to get the feels again. I mean, I'm excited to see where it goes, but like Hayase's grandchild is weird, and I mean, if you didn't know that was Sonari by the owl, I mean, I can't help you.
I honestly didn't know. I'm dumb.
Oh really?
I didn't even
Sorry.
take in the owl. I don't think. I
Wow.
don't think the owl.
See?
I'm dumb.
But you took in the
Sean-
poison thing because that was your theory at first. Remember? That was your
True.
theory.
True. It was on. I was gonna say that.
That was this guy's theory.
Andre's
like-
right, bro.
Yo,
Andre's
Yeah.
so,
right.
bro, Andre from 6 months ago is so smart, bro.
That
I don't know what happened to him. That guy was so smart. I don't know what happened to him though.
That guy was light Yagami compared to what we got today, bro. Holy.
I know the passage of time, bro. Hit me harder than highest AB.
Oh my god.
I thoroughly enjoyed the first episode. Like it was a good intro, getting us back into what he can do, what he is. And then it was really sudden, I guess, the introduction of new characters. But obviously it has to be because like how else are we supposed to get the story going? Other than that, yeah, the laugh, that was the highlight of like that episode. It was great. It was amazing. And yeah, I'm just excited it's back. We're getting fed well. Like you guys are saying in the beginning, yes, like we have a lot of shows to catch up with and you know like watch every week, but it's all like fully saturated with everything we like, whether it's like the one we're about to talk about with action, this with being like more fantasy, and then just the other stuff that I'm watching, you know. So good,
Yeah.
thank God for this season.
Yeah, for real. And also like that love story between the fish and the crustacean, like still a better love story than Twilight, honestly.
I forgot about that. It's so stupid.
So top 10 anime portrayals right there. Top 10
absolutely.
portrayals.
Imagine having a best friend as a crab and you still get abandoned, bro. Oh my
That's
goodness.
just that goes to show you, man. You can't trust no one. You can't trust your friend. You can't trust no
No.
one.
Nope. Nope.
Oh
You
my
can't even
god. What
trust
did
Sean, bro.
Definitely.
Definitely not. Rat.
That fish was a snake. Yeah.
Not only does
What
Sean
did you
go out and
Uh.
pretend like he's cool, he disses co-host on the podcast, calling him dumb because he didn't know he was high. It's all coming out. Yo.
What?
You did.
That's crazy.
That was Tanari.
See, he called you dumb just now too.
See,
Look at
look, I
that.
was
Look
just
how
a
quick
test.
that was.
You see,
Look
yo,
how
he's
quick
like,
that was.
he's like, you dumb squinty. Okay, never. Let's not go there. Okay.
Oh
Roger,
my
you're
god, bro.
No, I'm squinty today. I can't see anything,
Yeah,
man.
anyways, yeah, the bright light in your eye, right? Yep.
Yeah,
Got
no,
you.
it's
Anyway.
genetics, man. I can't see shit.
Oh no.
Because like you have bad eyes in your family, they all wear glasses
Yeah,
or any
it's
contacts.
dry,
That's
you
what
know,
you
the
mean.
Yeah.
basement air is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
humid.
What did you guys think about the fact that it like skipped forwards like so far?
It felt weird. It felt weird. Like I didn't even
Yeah.
think about the fact that all the characters he was with would probably be dead by the time like
Yeah.
it really started. And it was like, oh shit, all those people will really never get to see again, except for like Tanari, obviously. But like the ones who are already old, like the old man and like those
Oh, yeah.
old type characters, you won't see again. They're dead. I don't know about Rin, but I mean she
Which one
might
was
kill
Rin?
herself or something. I don't know.
Rin's wait, isn't Rin from Inuyasha?
Gugu's girlfriend. Is that her name?
Her name was Rin?
Oh, the blonde one.
Yeah, the blonde girl, the green
I don't
dress.
know. She is from Inuyasha indeed.
Wait, if she we don't talk about that.
Was
one,
it
that's for sure.
groomed by a demon?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Don't go to that one. I don't know. I feel like it's remember, hold on, wasn't one of my things like they're gonna go to like the future?
Yeah, that was one of your things.
No,
It's
gonna
still
happen.
nowhere. It's still nowhere
I know,
near that.
know.
though.
Hold on. But like season 3 is gonna be like flying cars and shit. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, just to recap.
Maybe it's just a
everyone.
prequel to Vivi, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Bro, I was at. Oh, sorry. Just a little side note. I was at Chapters the other day, and I was looking at like all like the manga stuff like that. I saw Vivi. I want to spit on it because I was like, why? Whoever buys this is dumb. It literally said staff pick Nathan. Nathan from Chapters.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wait, what
gotta
is
get your
it?
shit-
Because Vivi is not even a manga. It was the original.
It's a
They
light
made it
novel.
after.
It was 2 books of light novel, and I'm like, Nathan, nah. You
Yo,
were
Alan,
right for sure.
I'll find him. Don't worry. I worked there.
Mm.
Remember?
I got a link inside of that.
Got a
rat.
list.
Yeah, we got a rat. We have
So
our own
he's
rat.
trying to
We
get
bring a
you
rat.
on. He's trying to get back on your good side.
That's it. He
I'm
has
a double
to, man. He
agent.
has to. That's it.
Oh, man.
I don't know. The time skip was cool. I liked seeing him older. It was
Yeah, it was cool.
intriguing.
Yeah, I
I
did
definitely
too.
like that. But we have to get back. I hope he changes to Gugu soon. They're blue balling me with this. I just want to see Gugu, man.
I know, but like
Yeah.
as soon as he changes to Google, he's gonna go back to like his young form. But I kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
him
but
as
you
an
know what?
adult. You know, he looks cool as an adult, bro.
Or if he could
Yeah,
stay in Gugu's form for like 40 years too. I just want to see what Gugu looks like in 40 years, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is I found it weird because I don't know. Like it made it like it seemed like a big
It's
thing
different.
when
Yeah.
Hayase like the thing creeped up on Hayase's boat. So like
Mhm.
it just kind of like ended all like the ongoing storylines that it
Yeah.
had going on. So that
Yeah.
was the only thing where I was just like, oh man, I kind of wanted to see where that was going. But then,
Yeah.
You know what?
but I
to-
guess
to
it's
play
kind of
off that-
cool. Well, one sec. I
Yeah,
guess it's kind of cool because since he's like in this immortal being, and like part of it is how like life just like passes by. Like so, I
Right.
guess kind of giving the fact that no one's really important in like the
Right.
grand scheme. Like, and Gugu's just gonna see everyone live and die, and life's just gonna move.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the way it's going, then I get it.
So be it. I agree with that. But I was thinking also, yes, Hayase, or what's her name again? It's Hayase,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I keep forgetting. She's the one that was on the boat and the knocker went into her, or we
Mhm.
thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe she's dead, like human wise, but maybe she's been like roaming as like a knocker being, not like going back to like Earth and all that. You know what I'm saying?
But she
It could
said,
be.
but then the beholder said her spirit's already left her body.
Yeah.
And
Well, you know what? The beholder's wrong.
They were saying some reincarnation
I
bullshit.
honestly, when he started talking, I
Mhm.
was like, no way, Alan's right. Because they were talking about the spirit and how it leaves
Mhm.
and they can choose what they want and go to
You're
another.
so close.
But then he was like, nah, they
Yeah,
have no
yeah.
memory of their previous life or anything and they're a different
God damn
person.
it. Bro, that'd have been crazy though, eh? Holy shit. My rocket ship literally just crashed into like an asteroid right there. But hey, there's still hope. We still get to see March and Google. Forget March. We don't even care about it anymore. It's all Google. But yeah, I don't know. Good
What
first
about
episode
Uyo,
overall.
bro? You don't like Uyo? What's his name? How do you say his name?
Nah.
Oh,
The fat blonde kid.
We,
The Uyo yo guy.
the guy who
really.
cut off his arm. That guy's a legend, but not in my heart. Gugu's my legend.
Yeah,
Not my president.
That can
bro. You
be
know what I'm
true.
saying?
I will say that. That's the only good part of that whole Tanari arc is that they didn't top Gugu in the pain department. Because remember, we're all Team March. We thought no one could beat it. Gugu just came friggin' destroyed, bro. Like swept, clean sweep in the emotional department.
Sweet.
And
Then
you
I was
guys didn't
scared.
watch the after credits, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I did not because you told me not to.
Good.
Well, it's not like it matters. You
you
know
gatekeep
everything
me and
anyways.
Andre too. Yeah, exactly, right? God
So you
damn
knew
it.
everything about it anyways, whatever. All right, enjoying it so far. Looking forward to the next episode. Looking forward to see where this goes.
Oh, the opening though. Pokemon, same song. What are you doing?
Hey man,
Give me something different.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
And honestly, like back in the day when I heard it, it was like a banger. But
Uh-huh.
when I watched it, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. The emotional impact that it had on me last year wasn't there this time.
Well, I think the visuals are better too in the first opening,
Yeah,
like when
me
they
too.
were doing the.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it didn't really seem like the animated opening fit with the music.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Recycle.
Disappointment. Well, as long as the season is not a disappointment, that's fine. I don't have to feel bad about skipping it because we'll get to this later. But every time
True.
I watch Chainsaw Man, I have to watch the opening. I don't know what it is, but I
I know,
think
me
it's
too.
not the whole thing. I think it's just the beginning part, like when it like zooms in and there's like
Yeah,
that
it's so
thing.
weird.
I was like, it looks cool. I don't know.
It
Anyways,
does, yeah.
continue. What's next?
Bleach, Chainsaw Man. What do you think?
Bleach?
I'm letting Alan choose. Bleach.
Whoa, what was that reaction?
I know. I thought Bleach
Oh.
was peak anime, bro.
Sorry.
Schooner.
It's
I was
out.
like,
I don't like
Bleach.
peak. I don't like peak no more. It's still
Yeah,
good, but
See, I knew this was gonna happen.
Now we have to wait for the masses because the masses are still blinded by nostalgia, bro. I can see it in
Yeah.
them, but I can see less and less every week. Less and less people are talking
Yeah.
about how goated
Oh
it is.
yeah.
Like it took number one on anime list, and some guy was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that." What's it called? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood people went and downvoted it because they needed to be the top anime
bro,
and blah blah
I'm
blah
gonna be honest,
blah.
I logged
I was
in
like,
right away and did it. To be honest.
I was like maybe, but also Bleach is not the one to argue that for
No.
because it does not deserve to be there.
It does not.
Not even.
Not at all. Not even close. Like that first episode was like it wasn't even that good. It was like a
I was
nice
just excited,
refresher.
bro.
Yeah, I was
I just
excited.
got excited because it was back.
I know.
So hold on. For me, Bleach, nostalgia wise, amazing.
Yep.
I watch it. Like I watch it, I enjoy it. But like if you were to put it on the list of what we're watching now, and I wouldn't say it's too high from what we're watching, because I mean Blue Lock has my heart right now. That shit's bussin'.
If we're talking about quality, it is technically the
Yeah.
worst anime on the list.
Yeah, and I don't
Damn.
want to say that, but you're like, yeah,
I
technically.
think it was canceled.
but the thing is, like, it's hard to do like 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 a chronological
Yeah.
order or whatever it's called.
Actually, no,
I kind
it's
of
not
put
the
them
worst.
in like a side by side. I'm like, oh, these ones I
Yeah.
like.
Really
plot-wise,
like
I'm
tiers,
invested.
like
Yeah.
tiers.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for example, I would never watch I don't know, Chainsaw Man in like a when I'm busy or like when I'm trying to do something on the side because I want to know the plot. I want to know what's going on. Bleach, I could be like, yo, I'm sewing right now. Let me flip that on and sew. You know? I don't know why I'm sewing, but I guess I am.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
but I'm not gonna say
recap.
it's bad. I love it. Oh yeah, please God, please do the
Oh, yeah,
recap.
there you go. All right, so it starts.
Boy.
Ichigo's facing this Kurgi guy. I'm just going to call him Kurgi. I think that's his name. Anyways, Kurgi like shoots arrows at him. He's like, "Oh, you're weak as shit," but Ichigo's like, "Fake out. I caught them." Throws it back, knocks his hat off or something. I don't know. But then he unleashes his Volstand ditch or something, which is basically his Bankai. That's a Quincy Bankai. I'm just gonna call it that. I can't pronounce it. It's German. He uses that, and then he like gets stronger than Ichigo like momentarily, and then he tries to like absorb everyone. But then this creature that those like girl Aaron cars make from their arms, Aeon I think it's called, it like attacks him and beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But he kind of just like shrugs it off and then absorbs it, and then he like gets all big and gross.
Quick
What's up?
side note: in the war in Karakura Town, somebody
Yeah.
did that, right?
What?
Didn't someone make one of those beasts with their arm?
Yeah, someone did that.
I
So
don't
we've
remember.
seen that beast
Okay.
before. It fought.
If I
Hi-
wrong Giku, right? Or
yeah, and the girl
somebody like
uses.
took her guts out. Someone's got their guts ripped out
Exactly.
by it.
Yeah,
I
there
remember
was that guy. Yeah,
that.
and the girl who's like Toshiro's friend. I don't remember her name. Hinamaru or
Who's
Mary.
Toshiro?
I don't know. Toshiro's the ice captain. Spiky hair.
Tanjiro, bro.
No, Toshiro. Goofball. But
Toshiro Hitsugaya. Never forget
there you
my
go.
best character.
Yes. Anyways, it's like absorbing everyone, and it's like peeling their skin off, which is kind of gross. But then Ichigo shows up, and like he's in Bankai form, and he slashes its like Scarhead thing. And then he's like, "Oh, I could just break that, and then we can fight." And he's like, "Okay, let's fight." And then they fight, but they don't really show the rest of it yet. And then they switch back to Soul Society. These pillars show up because the Quincy's are invading Soul Society now. And then it shows Kira and his like squad buddies like getting hyped about the fight. You know, they're all ready, and then Kira gets one shot. Oh, that's one down. By Kira and your arm. And he's a lieutenant, so clearly the other ones don't stand much of a chance, and they just get like I don't know, like face stomped. And then yeah, they're like, "We're here to purge you," and that's it.
You
That's the
forgot
episode.
about Jazz Eisen, bro.
Oh yeah, and there's
Or
like a guy
hipster
who's looks like
Eisen.
Aizen. He's like a fourth 60. He's a 60. Who gives a shit about him? Why is he even talking? Get out of here.
Bro,
Everyone
that's Eisen,
below
bro.
captain's useless.
Remember how Eisen got sealed? They got sealed into this guy. This guy's Eisen. They erased his memory and then made him like help them out again.
Yo, man, this is the Walmart knockoff. Like,
Nah. It's Eisen, bro. They erased his memory,
okay,
bro, and
he just
then
it's
made him
an
help
illusion.
again.
It's not a very good
They used
illusion.
his own Zanpakuto against him and erased his memory, so they think
Mm,
he thinks he's a good guy
damn,
again.
that's some theory.
Big brain.
Big brain
What's his
theory.
face did it? The 12 guy, the 12 captain guy.
The white-haired guy? Oh no, the captain,
What's his
the
face?
scientist.
Fuck, I forget his name.
Start with an
Okay. No, it doesn't. Doesn't Mitsuru? No.
M.
Fuck, it was on the tip of my tongue.
Kitsukishi or something.
It's gonna
I
bother
don't
me.
know. Listen,
Mayuri.
your guys'
Mayuri,
memory of all these
yes,
people's
yes,
names
yes,
are
yes.
crazy. Let's just take
Bro.
Shout out to Sean and Andre for knowing like friggin' 7,000 names. I'm trash. I'm a salesperson. I don't even remember one name from this damn show except Ichigo. Fuck, my bad. Anyway,
Andre calls it bleach.
Oh, you
sometimes.
forgot about Uryu and his
Oh
daddy
yeah,
issues, and he
Uryu
ran
goes,
out the room
"Wah,
crying. He's
daddy,
like, "Wah."
tell
She's
me
like, "You don't need
stuff."
to know," and he's like, "Wah," and ran
Basically,
out.
yeah, pretty much it. What did you think, Alan?
it's great. Sorry. It was, shit. It was fantastic. You know what? One thing I could say I could look forward to from this goddamn show is to be blown away by the spectacle and the time they put in to each episode to make it look fantastic. Do I know what the hell's going on? Fuck no. I have no idea what's going on half the time.
No.
But that doesn't matter. It's like school. You hate to be there, but you know something's good going to come out of it when you're done. And I love
You don't
it.
know
I
Look
love
at
that.
that. You don't know that. You don't know anything good's gonna come out of it.
Now they promised me that, and that's what they promised me with Bleach, right? God damn it, I'm trying to make something good out of nothing.
If the good
No, I'm
thing
talking
is,
about Bleach. School, something might. Actually, no, you're not guaranteed. Nothing's
You
guaranteed in
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
get guaranteed that you're gonna cry by the end of it. That's for sure.
it's a better comparison than I thought.
No,
Personally.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bleach is awesome. Like I said, I turn it on. Me and my dad kind of sit there. I'm like, oh, my dad's like, wow, that guy's strong. I'm like, yeah, he is.
Okay.
And guess
Which
what?
guy?
He's gonna get strong. Oh well.
Okay.
but
Here's
last
my
7
actual
years-
analysis. There's
Go
my
for it.
actual analysis. Number
Go for
one, German man with the hat.
Mhm.
Him was actually an interesting character
Yeah.
until he turned into a generic Hulk beast, and I'm just like, oh, that's
Yeah.
disappointing, bro. Like I thought there was gonna be like cool and interesting, and then they're just like, nah, I just have muscles
Yeah.
and look ugly now.
That's going to
And
make
I'm
even
just
less sense later, by the way. But go on.
I'm just like, okay, cool. But that makes me so mad because when they introduced all these new Quincy's, I was like, oh, they look cool. They look interesting. The finger gun guy's fucking sick. He looks like my favorite. But if they're all just going to turn into Hulk Beast, I mean, like, what's the point, bro? Just like be strong on your own, bro. Why you need all these freaking dumbass friggin' power ups for no reason.
Quincy's ability is literally to absorb everything around them.
Yeah, so do that.
That's what he did.
But why does it have to turn him into a Hulk man?
Because it was a Hulk
True.
beast, so it turned him into a Hulk beast. He like absorbed it basically, whatever its form it takes.
Oh, okay. So if
Yeah,
they
that
absorb
makes
a car, they grow tires.
Yeah.
So they're
Like-
Kirby.
They're
Basically, and his name's
Kirby.
Kirby. So I mean, there you go.
Whose
Kirby
name's Kirby?
Kirby is.
Oh,
the...
Kirby.
Kirby.
Oh, I was so confused.
That was close.
Okay, but that was problem number one. So one thing I liked, actually, I don't know if I liked this, but it was the only thing that happened where I was just like, oh, damn, is when they friggin' invaded and they just blew that lieutenant, like I just blew him up. I like looked at it and I was just like, that didn't just happen, did it?
Goddamn.
I was like, no way.
Yeah,
He had like a whole entire character arc back in the day, bro.
he did. He did. You're right. Not anymore.
The season said fodder. You're fodder.
Like when they killed the first lieutenant, I was just like, okay, like he was never really important, and we never really see what
Yeah.
he can do. So I guess you can get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what I think? I think the author never thought about what he was good at and what his powers are. So he's just like, I don't know what to do with him, so I'm just gonna get rid of him.
Yeah,
But then that guy who was like best friends with Rangiku and had the whole thing with Gin, and it was like a whole like 3-way character arc of like love and sadness and growing up together, and then he's half a body now. And that's it. And then the finger gum guy just like he's just like, hey, pew, pew. He's just like, hey, and then freaking blew up the guy's head. I will say the gore in this is so much better than the original.
It's so much better.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
And friggin' Mustache Zangetsu is what's his name? King Supreme Leader.
Juha Bach,
Okay, what's his name? What do they call him?
Highness or whatever.
Highness. Okay, I'm gonna call him Mustache Zangetsu. So Mustache
There you
Zangetsu.
go. That's good.
I still don't understand his.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, does it have all three? Oh,
That's
yeah, it
pretty
has
good.
all three of them.
It's kind of hard to see from one.
Yeah,
angle,
no,
but
I
it
saw
has
him,
the
I saw
demon
him, I
form.
saw
Wait,
him.
what's the third one? Oh,
The
Demon
Like
third
his
one's
Form.
full
human, demon, and half demon.
There, you
Yeah.
can kind of see it there.
That's pretty sweet.
Yo,
You
that's
keep
so
going, sorry.
trash. They did Inuyasha so dirty, bro.
So bad,
His
bro.
Sesshomaru's full demon form is a giant wolf, and Inuyasha's demon form is red eyes.
Yeah.
That's so trash, bro.
Oh, let's see.
You know what's crazy about Jujutsu?
Nice. That's cool.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but like Itadori is probably like the worst character in this.
Honestly,
be
it's
honest with
not. It's not a hot take at
Like
all.
out of like the main characters, everyone's
Oh
better.
my god, where did you get these?
Is that what you bought to do merch?
No, this was from Florida actually. I saw some random merchant. He's like, "Hey man, come here." I'm like, "All right." He's like, "You like stickers?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's like,
Oh man,
"Which one do you like?" I'm like, "All right, all right."
do you like candy, Ellen?
Oh man, that's the start of videos we
Get in
can't.
his pants.
Of
This is the one I
storylines
actually
you can't
got
even
to
mention.
show you. That's where I was looking for it.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
That's
there's
This
so
one's got- this one has,
many.
Like 4 of them,
Andre-
bro. This one's
Andre
got
wants
4
that
in
one.
it.
That's the dream.
That's a good one.
If you guys want to know what we're talking about, please tune in on Saturday where we show you the video of me, Alan, which is me, Sean, which is that guy, and Andre, which is that guy. Where am I? Oh yeah, they're here. To see what we're talking about. Anyway, sorry, keep going with your Bleach analysis.
Well, obviously,
I'm not
no one cares
sidetracked
about everyone. No one cares about Bleach, so I'm gonna just move on.
No, I
Um,
didn't finish. I didn't do it.
Bro, I was trying to analyze, but then look, I'm trying to
know.
analyze, and
He's trying to
Alan's doing this
analyze, bro.
nonsense.
You understand?
Cool.
And Alan's doing that, bro.
Fine, I can analyze and enjoy Ellen's beautiful merch.
That's the problem. Bro. Andre's one.
I don't even remember what I was saying. Bro.
You don't remember what we were doing right now. That's the problem.
Okay, here's my analysis. I thought that the animation is pretty, right? Like the lights and everything. But
It's
there's something
beautiful, yeah.
missing from like certain moments. Like when Kira got his arm blown off, like it was such a strange, quick, like it didn't really like it just
underwhelming?
happened. Yeah, it was very underwhelming. The only part they got right, I think, was when Ichigo turned Bankai and sliced off the guy's like star head thing. And then
Yeah.
like came in and they kind of like slow-moed it a little and then like sped it up with like a powerful like that worked. But everything else was just like quick moving. Like there wasn't a lot of animation around certain movements or like they just happened too quickly. The music wasn't really. I mean they had
Do you
they
guys like
reused.
do you guys like the remixes, or do you
No.
like the originals?
No,
better?
I don't like it.
I
like
would prefer the original.
Would you
I'll be honest?
Yeah.
Would you guys prefer if they just literally reused the same songs?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
maybe a little more bassy. than like
I
before, but
I thought
that's
they were
it.
a little misused though. Like there was one that was like choo 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 or something when like Aeon was fighting or when the girls were talking, and it was like,
Yeah.
why is this being used
Sorry,
right
what did it
now?
sound like
'Cause
again? Just one more time for me.
no, I'm not doing that
Okay, one more time.
again. Do, do, do,
I
do.
thought I heard Thomas the Train coming. What was that? Choo 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 choo.
You guys
But
remember the episode of Thomas the Train where they
oh
locked that
god,
one train in the fucking thing and just like left him to like rot?
I do. That's the
I
only
do
one I
not remember
remember. It
that.
was so traumatizing, bro.
Right?
Like, yeah, we're gonna block him off. They literally crashed the cave so that he wouldn't be able to come out or something.
Yeah, bro, that's
Do you
messed up.
remember the episode of Pangu where he's having like a meltdown and his mom comes and slaps him?
Yes,
Like that's the only thing I remember about that.
my
But it
mom.
seems
That's where.
weird.
Yeah,
And she goes
I remember.
wah, wah, and slaps him.
Noop, noop, noop. Wow. It's like, oh shit. I remember being like, wow, Pingu gets it too. I remember saying that in
Right?
my head when I was younger because I got it.
Anyways,
beat your
yes.
kids.
Yeah, you got
Analyze, keep going.
What?
And
You
now,
were talking about do.
oh
No,
yeah,
I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, I thought it was oddly used, like in situations where it was like, why, like nothing epic is happening right now. Why is this playing? And then the girl just walking up to him and getting stabbed was just like, of course, idiot.
Of course, dummy.
And then Orihime is just healing everyone because that's what she does, I guess.
She's reversing time in a specific area. Can you be a little bit more like accurate with that? Thank you.
Okay,
So why
sorry.
couldn't
Don't
she
nerf her
reverse?
like that.
Why couldn't she reverse time to before her shield was absorbed?
She's a busy woman. Man, don't ask me.
That's what I keep saying. Her powers only work when it's convenient for them to work, and then
Yeah.
they just don't function outside of that.
It's like you give someone a sword and they use it to like chop onions or some shit. That's what she is. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, what can I use this for?
Unless the plot dictates she has to stab someone, but so she'll stab one person on episode 17, but for the next 437 episodes, she'll only hit them with the flat end. Why?
I don't know. She's just bad at using her
Bankai.
powers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Because then she want people to say Kurosaki-kun.
Oh, she said it. I actually got kind
Yeah,
of
she
excited
did.
when she said it. She's
You're
like,
slow,
"Kurosaki-kun."
man.
Come on.
Yeah, yo, guy, yo.
Yes.
My girl said that they friggin' nerfed Orihime
Really?
because they made her look like an old lady,
What?
like in the face.
Did
She
they?
looks like a mom, bro. That's what she
We don't-
said.
we
Do you
don't
guys
assume
agree? I
anything.
don't think I agree.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think so.
I agree
She
at
looks
all.
normal.
I don't think I agree.
She
with
looks
that, but maybe this
better
'cause-
than normal.
Maybe it's because. Not really
I mean,
looking at her- never mind.
I mean,
Doesn't
to me,
matter.
nothing beats Soul Society or Hime.
That's
She's Orihime.
Let's be
You
honest, Andre,
sicko.
I don't even know what she looks like.
Soul Society arc or Hime is my favorite, but that just applies to the whole show. That arc is just my favorite.
The side arc in Orihime.
I'm sure it is, man.
The side Orihime arc.
No, Soul Society arc.
Oh,
Like,
you said the
how
side
I-
profile. I was like, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I should have enunciated.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, the Soul Society arc just is better than everything else, like unobjectively.
I agree. I mean, that arc is so. I don't know. It's hard to beat that shit. Plot was
Yeah.
perfect. The fights were perfect.
Yeah,
The meaning of everything was perfect.
Yeah,
Like it was too
growth.
hard. I
Ichigo
don't
was
know.
badass.
Listen, now that we're like anime like analyzers and critics, that whole arc was also
like those people at the
Expert.
convention. We are expert analysts. Yeah.
expert analysts. Yes, now that we
Yeah.
are that, I
Separate
look
thing.
back on a lot of these things, and even the Soul Society arc, most of it was friggin' dumb.
What? It was
It's
so
all dumb.
good. What do you mean?
Bro,
Come
this
on, dude, it's
guy,
all dumb.
this guy was a Soul Reaper for 7 days. How
Yeah.
is he beating lieutenants? How?
Yeah,
'Cause
but
he's
he,
a
but he
mod.
also has the hollow form. Don't forget that.
He
He
didn't
trained-
use it.
He
Well,
trained
no,
for
he
10
didn't need
days.
to yet.
He trained for 10 days, man.
First of all, and then when he got lost,
Uh-huh.
how? Okay, first of all, Kenpachi, he lost, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
why did he? Why did it take him so long?
To what?
Like, why
he has
did
the
Kenpachi
willpower.
struggle at all?
Oh, because Zangetsu was like pissed with him. He's like, I'm not giving you my power. Fuck you. You're an asshole.
Okay, but why did Kenpachi struggle at all? He shouldn't have.
He didn't at the beginning.
But Ichigo fought back.
Yeah.
He should have died.
Why?
Bec-
What's wrong with you,
Anyways,
Andre's
anyways.
so salty.
Anyways, and then after that fight, they go towards Yorichi's like, oh, you're basically hanging by a thread, like you're like split in half
Oh yeah,
basically
that
at
was
this
gross,
point.
man.
And then what happens? He somehow heals,
Yeah,
has time to bathe with Yorichi, gets up, trains for 3 days, learns Bankai.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Let's hypothetical hypothetical question, Andre. Just strictly for you, no one else.
Yeah.
I know my answer.
Yeah.
If your legs were torn off, like like a nuke just hit your legs, and
Okay.
Yorichi's like, yo, let's go
Breathe
bathe.
air.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, like, yo, man, you just gotta walk, and we're gonna go bathe. What are you gonna do?
Grow legs, I guess. I don't know what to
I
tell
guess
you.
Brother,
so.
you're more than growing legs. You don't even have time to grow legs. You are gonna handstand walk. You've never done a handstand in your life. You're gonna handstand walk over to that bathhouse, and you're
Yeah.
gonna have a bath.
Okay, I got two answers though. I got like actual answers.
Okay.
First answer is your soul body is directly related, like the survival of it is directly related to how much soul power you have or whatever, spiritual pressure.
Okay, so you didn't die. Fine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what's the
Second
learning
reason
Bankai
is that
abilities?
they explained that the Hokyuko was making him basically win all of his battles, which is why he was only fighting people who were at his strength level or slightly above.
But he should have been way stronger than Kenpachi. I mean, Kenpachi should have been way stronger than him.
Yeah, I know, but the Hokyuko will make you at the time. The Hokyuko is to like fulfill your wishes. That's what it was doing, which is what Aizen explained. So it was making him as strong as whoever he was fighting, given their potential.
But the Hogyoku was inside Rukia.
Yeah, I know, but like he still states it. He's like, do you think you won your battles because of your own efforts? You won it because the Hokyuko is basically like fulfilling your wishes because that's what it does. It's like just from
Damn,
being
I need
around
one
it.
of
So
those.
why couldn't it fulfill Renji's wishes to beat Ichigo?
I don't know, man. It doesn't explain. I'm not saying it's a good explanation. I'm just saying that's what they said. They're basically like, hey, you want an ex machina device? This is it. Everything happened because this.
I'll take it. That's a good explanation.
Bro, honestly, how about Blue Lock? How about that?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's hear it.
It's just like religion. It's like, well, why did it happen? God did, and then you're like, okay. It's just that's just what it is.
It's the same reason how Chad and Horime got their powers is because they were around the Hokyuko, which
Oh yeah, I
materializes
forgot
dreams or
about the
whatever.
fact that
Yeah,
they have
God
powers
did.
for
You
no
see, like,
reason.
you don't need
Basically.
to know why. You just need to know that it happened. All right. Anyway, I agree. Blue Lock.
Blue Lock,
Andre,
let's
take it
hear
away, brother.
Let's hear it.
So they immediately get their ass kicked. They lose the game 5-1,
That was so
and then
good.
they have a philosophical debate about what winning from zero means, which is just you have to score one goal. So now you no longer have zero, you have one, and then
They
it
can count.
multiplies or something because the midfielders help, and
Because
then
if you score and to pass, it's 10. But if they do it at the same time, it's 100. And sorry, keep going.
yeah, and then after they have that debate, they're like the team are playing 1-6-0. Everyone's like, "Whoa, we can't lose because if we lose, we might not go through." And then that was it. That was the episode.
Yeah.
What was it?
Main character.
Yeah.
Literally, the whole premise of the show is to be selfish.
Yeah.
I have my theories about why this Blue Lock thing actually is a thing now that I've seen this episode. I'm just gonna say I feel like they're not just looking for one. That was just a condition they said to have everyone bring out their true potential. I feel like they're actually trying to find a team, a whole team, as weird as that sounds.
Really
Because honestly, and you guys know sports,
interesting.
the best attacker obviously is a selfish striker, maybe, right? But what is a good right back or left back? And we've learned this from obviously life, but also Aoi, is that a playmaker is usually like a right back or left back. So I think in the next episode or even in the series, we're gonna find people that are they're really good at scoring or really good at passing, but their defensive traits are actually not bad as well. And then I think they're looking for a team. I don't think they're looking for one. That's what I'm gonna say.
But what about the midfielder that's the best midfielder in Japan that's not in the Blue Lock?
Well, I think because isn't he already a player? Isn't he already a professional player or like
Yeah, I think
something
so.
like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Remember, they're not. Well, I guess that's true. That you have to take that into account. But I feel like he might just come in as like a not a trainer, but like a coworker. Like the dude is gonna be like, all right, we got one of the best midfielders in Japan. You have to be able to sync with this guy. If not, you're not playing with us. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're
being
looking
said-
for 10 people.
you know, like yeah, hypothetically, like which striker is really going to become a goalie though, right? That's contradicting.
So
what
they're
you
looking
said.
for 9 people.
Right. So now we keep going down, but like I said, our main character, he could have shot that ball. I feel like he could have did something shot, but he passed, and he didn't mean to pass. It was like an owie thing. I think
Yeah.
his trait is that he's like a false 9. Like he's a very good attacker, but he's very good at passing as well. And so he'll play that false 9, which is like the guy who not like up front, back. You know what I'm saying? Just for people who don't know. And I feel like that's his thing. And he might drop down to a midfielder. I don't know. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the episode? What do you guys think about like life in general with the show?
I hope not that you're wrong, because that defeats a lot of the stakes. What makes sense logically in my brain would be like you'd want to get at least 2 strikers out of this. Because like you'd want number 1 and number 2 as a backup, right? You wouldn't want just one.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe the one that's already there is nasty, low key. But obviously not, or else they wouldn't have to do this. But I don't know.
But could you see it? Could you see that happening? Hypothetically?
Logically, it wouldn't make any sense. And if they have strikers who have been playing this whole time as striker, but somehow they're able to form an entire team of defenders and or wingers and stuff with just those strikers, Japan's team has many more problems. Many more problems than just a striker. If you can make a whole team based out of people who've been strikers their whole life.
Yeah.
But so I hope not for those reasons. But
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fair. That's
I
fair. No,
can't.
that's fair.
This is definitely still better than your rocket ship theory. So you're coming closer to
agree.
reality, I think.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Sean, what do you think?
Yeah,
How do you like
I'm
the
hoping
show? I
it.
guess because like
I mean, the show's great.
yeah.
I find it very entertaining. I find it kind of like they really didn't think at all. Like they're doing a free for all kind of shit, and it was like if you do that, you're gonna have to be one guy versus an entire team. Even if the other team's doing that, it's not gonna work unless you
Yeah.
somehow get some like crazy chance to do it. But what are the chances of that? I don't know. I just didn't think that they were very smart about it. But they're not hired for their brains or hired for their skills, I guess. I don't know. But I think they're gonna stick to the one striker thing because
Okay. Yeah.
I think I think the whole like you can't be on the Japan team ever if you don't make it. Like I don't think that's true. Like what power is that? What authority does that guy have to do that? Like who knows
True.
if he will even be employed after this? Considering
Yeah.
like they could
But
possibly come out
wasn't
with
it the
nobody.
Japan's national team that put him in charge?
Yeah, but like they could always just change their mind, or if like
Yeah, they could.
they don't like reap the benefits of whatever they're doing right now, then they're probably gonna be like, okay, you didn't work, let's try another method, and then you're also just giving up on players that are potentially amazing.
Right.
So yeah, I don't like I wouldn't take that part seriously, but of course it's meant to just put pressure on them to see who like can thrive under that kind of scenario. But I
Absolutely.
love the guy in the other team though, the scary guy. He was great. He really gave off an aura.
Mm-hmm.
And he was ridiculous. He was just like sniping. And I was like, how is this guy numbered like 200 something in this league? I don't know. But I'm
Seems
excited to
very
see
different.
who's coming after this if he's that good. And he's already that low on the list.
I agree, man. His intimidation level was like high.
Yeah.
Because like I remember at the end of last episode we were talking about how that team looks so intimidating. But then when the game started, it was literally only him. And
Yeah.
like if you look back and watch him walk on, everyone is generic except for that one guy. And it was just literally him by himself made the entire team look
Yeah.
intimidating. So that's an impressive feat, man. I will say though, I really hope that this like beast, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
in Yoichi doesn't like it still allows him to be selfish. And like I want like a main character who like is like trying to fight his nature to be kind to like to succeed. I like that rather than he's just gonna be like, oh, I'm okay being the passer guy and helping out my teammates and all.
Yeah.
Like I don't want another one like that, bro. We already have one
No.
like that.
Yeah, right.
To me, also would like to go off what you just said there. I think the beast inside him is more so like it's like directly proportional to his like what he can do at that time, like his skill level. Because I think his thing is like he will do the right thing possible, but to his capabilities. I'm sure like any other striker like that, maybe that's like up there like 100 or 200 ranked, like above them. He probably could have deked that guy out and shot, and that would have been like the play, right? Like you're able to do it. But I think his like his intuition, his monster, whatever you want to call it, be like, listen, yes, you want to be selfish, and like you said, I hope he does get selfish. But in this particular moment, the guy to the right of you is probably going to be the best pick. And I totally get his reaction. His reaction was perfect. I think he was like, "Yeah, I scored." He was like, or like, "Yeah, I passed an assist." He was like, what am I doing here? Like, I literally I'm here to prove to myself and like to others, like I'm supposed to be the main striker, but I passed. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? So I don't know. I agree. I hope it's like, if as long as he gets better, his monster can like kick in and like help him out with that. But for now, I feel like it was just like, I probably can't beat this guy. The guy beside me has a clear open shot, and he's better than me because of the ranking system. I'm gonna just pass it and ensure a goal. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I will say that whole convoluted explanation about winning soccer from zero, technically explains it, because at the end of the day, they're trying to win. That's
Yeah.
priority.
Yeah.
Priority number one should be to win, and
Yeah.
the fact that the other team was able to like come to that conclusion after,
First
their
goal.
main guy scored. Like if they had done that at the beginning, they wouldn't have been destroyed 5-1, right?
Yeah.
So in that instance, I get if you're going based on the rules of the game and how it's set up, then that it was the right decision to make, and maybe it changes beyond that. And I assume, obviously, if there's one, we're gonna get to the point where individuals become more important. But
Yeah.
until I'm assuming for the next while, at least, it's gonna be team matches, because if you have that many people, you're gonna have to find ways to
Yeah.
kick
You're gonna
out
have to cut
large
him out.
majority.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You could do one.
Well, hold on.
Well, I don't
And
know.
explain to me the rules, because I think I'm confused. Is it the top goal scorers of
The
this
losing
round robin
teams.
stuff? The losing
Yeah.
teams?
So the top two
Mm.
go through, and then the top goal scorers from the two that didn't make it. So I think it's like groups of 4 or 5, something like
Oh,
that. And then
okay.
Sean was saying it was top three. Did you say it was top 3?
It might be top two. I might
I
be
don't know.
wrong.
Top 3 or 2, and
But
then they go
everyone,
3.
everyone from the winning teams make it though, right?
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
from the
Yeah.
wings team make
You
it,
see,
and
I
then
don't know
that's why I
why
was
I thought. Yeah, because the way they were, well, not the way they explained it, but the way I thought about it was like, oh, only the top 2 goal scorers get to go through. But I'm like, but that doesn't make sense, because you need more
no,
than
no,
two
no.
Yeah.
people to
You
go
have
through.
there's
Yeah.
the win, and then top 2 goal scorers from the teams that didn't make it go through.
Yeah.
See,
So that's
okay,
why
perfect.
everyone, because then puts doubt in
They're
your
worried about
mind,
losing.
because you want to win first, obviously.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you do lose, like say you win your first game, but
Yeah.
then you lose the rest, but you tried to win every game. So whoever was up front has the most goals all of a sudden. If you know you're not going to make it now, you're like, shit, I have to score 4 goals this game to get to number
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Versus, but if that guy only scored 1 goal, say everyone
Mhm.
has 1 goal, then you start from scratch, right?
Yeah.
So you
You see-
want to win, but you also want to be close to the top, just in case you lose.
See, now rewatching, like thinking about that episode in my head, because in my understanding, it was like top 2 goal scorers get to go through. That made sense to me why everyone's panicking. But okay, if us 3 were in there and they were like, listen, you just gotta win. Top 2
Yeah,
goal
right?
scorers of like the
Mhm.
2 bottom teams will go through. Bro, I'd turn around and be like, all right, we just have to win. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. Like we're all selfish and we want to be the best. But to get to the next stage, to guarantee it, the highest success rate would be we just
Yeah.
win. Like, forget about like the whole
Yeah.
goal scoring. But
And honestly, wait till you start losing at least to start doing that shit, right?
Yeah.
But the problem with that is if you wait until you start losing, but you're losing 4-3 and the main guy has 3 goals, now you have to score 4 goals to get past it.
I guess so. But even
That's
if,
the hard
yeah,
part.
I guess
And
so.
the fact is, everyone's a stranger. We forget that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
true.
know you. Why am I
Yeah,
gonna
don't
trust
care
that you're
about
good
you.
enough to get us?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
trust
yeah.
you that you're gonna be good enough to make us win as a team. That's
Yeah.
the hard
Yeah.
part, right?
Like, I don't know if you guys have done like scrimmages at like tryouts, and then
Oh, I
you have
yeah.
like a nice play that could be set up, and you're like, oh, if he just sends it to me, I'll just like score, and he just tries to go for the shot because he wants to like show how good he is at the
This is
tryout.
tryouts,
And
yeah.
it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been the easy play. You still would have looked good because of the pass,
You know
and
what?
it would have been good.
It is
Like,
what it
and that's
is.
the one thing I miss about like when I was young and like when we were
Yeah.
young, I guess, like when we were trying out. Like, man, there was at that time, yeah, I was nervous, but I'd never say I was, because like why would I say that? And then
Yeah.
I remember trying to play some mind games. Like if that happened where like someone made a like I was the easy pass or
Yeah.
whatever the play may be, I would make sure that the coach or the scout or whatever would hear me complain, but then I'd be like, but it's okay, we'll get it back. Like I'll say some bullshit like that just to like obviously tell the guy, hey, like you're an idiot, but also like to my coach, like, oh, I don't mind, haha, like it's a good job.
I'm
Like,
still a team player.
I
Yeah.
remember having like it's all psychological too. Like as much as it's
Yeah.
physical and like it's all psychological too. God, I miss those days. But whatever, it is what it is.
Right.
I'm going to volleyball in like 2 minutes, so I'll take out on those old orange villians.
Yeah, and another thing I wanted to say was maybe this is part of the ego in me, which who knows, maybe I do have one. Um,
Psychopath, yeah, never know. You never know.
like if I make a just a nasty pass to someone like right in front of the net where they just need to like touch it and it's in, that's my goal. Fuck you.
Absolutely. Oh my god, absolutely.
Right? And that's how I kind of feel this guy is thinking
Yeah.
maybe.
Like when I don't know, it was we were watching like a Champions League game, and a lot of like, and you guys would know because you play sports, but most of the time the reason for the goal is because, like, for example, Kevin De Bruyne on Man City,
City.
that guy freaking spoon feeds people. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying, not only does he bring the food up, he puts it in their mouth and does this to their mouth. Like the passes this guy does is phenomenal. And like everyone's like, oh my god, like for example, Holland scored 3 goals. Motherfucker, did you see the outside foot curvature of that pass? Like that's what I'm looking at. And honestly, that's the reason why I became a midfielder. Like when I played a lot, is because
Yeah.
strikers are cool. Yes, strikers score, and like they're like the ones that are known. But like to me, it was more of like the self satisfaction because I am egotistical. I know that, and other than like unlike Sean doesn't know it yet. I am egotistical, and when I make a pass, and like Sean said, it's mine. Like that was my goal. I created that whole situation. That was all me. But yeah, no, I agree. Like it's definitely the pass is the main part about it.
But that's why you see in like professional games, like if the person who assists the goal does like a lot, does like a
Yeah.
huge dribble or like makes an incredible pass, 9 times out of 10, the team celebrates with the assister than the person who
Right.
had the tap in.
Yeah.
But the thing that always like pisses me off just a little bit is like when the guy dribbles past like 5 players, like chips it up, and the guy taps in the open net and runs off by himself and like
Right? Yeah, I
celebrates.
know,
I
right?
was like, bro, go thank the guy who
Yeah.
just did all the
Right?
friggin'
Yeah,
work.
literally.
You're supposed to turn to him, point him in his
Point.
face,
Yep.
point right to him, and
That's
then
what you
like
do.
give him. That's what you're supposed to do.
Send that guy an e-transfer right now. he deserves it.
And it looks bad when the entire team's with the friggin' assister, and then the scorer is all by himself in the corner
Yeah.
doing all this when all he did is tap it in. But yeah,
I forget who they're facing, but Man City, Man City was like, and then I think it was who's the goalie keeper for Man City right now?
Ed. No,
that's
that's
Liverpool.
Liverpool. What's his name?
But anyway,
Edward, something like
the
that.
guy's like he
Ederson.
does
Sorry,
Ederson, that's what it is,
Ederson.
not Allison, Ederson,
Yes.
the other Brazilian guy. He does like a drop kick, and it's like full field drop kick. Holland's running, he takes like maybe 17 steps. Yes, he like knocks the guy over, but when you're running full speed, a friggin' someone touching me can like knock me over.
Yeah.
And yes,
Yeah.
he scores a goal. I'm just like, is anyone with Ederson right now? Because that pass was so disgustingly accurate. Like it's phenomenal. But like, yeah, I agree. Like everyone's
Yeah.
like crowding Holland because he's young.
Listen,
he's
the
he's
problem
basically
with
a lifeline
Holland,
of the-
the problem with Holland though is he's done it 15 times in 8 games, bro.
Oh, I'm not disputing that guy at all. That guy
That's
is
the problem.
actual
Yes.
robot. Disgusting.
Yes, he has De Bruyne. He has all these people doing giving amazing
Oh,
passes.
it's him, yeah.
But listen, Jesus had De Bruyne there. Friggin'
Yep.
Sterling had De Bruyne there.
Yep.
None of
Yeah.
them had 15 goals in whatever. What was it? 10 games, something like that. None of them had that.
Yeah, but it's a very fine line between like one person stardom and like a whole team, like good oily, geary, and flowing team. So that team knows what they're doing. It's Pep anyway. So anyway, back to anime. Yeah, Blue Lock's cool. I can't wait for next episode. They really held back on the guy who was weird, like the guy with the actual monster,
Yeah, they did.
like we see.
Yeah.
They held back on him this episode. The
Oh,
only
yeah.
one goal we saw was him. I was like, ooh, maybe that's gonna come into play.
He
'Cause,
made
like,
that nice long ball though.
beautiful long. Yeah, he's like, all right, now that's why I kick it. So I don't know. Like I feel like they should have incorporated him more. But if they did, they would just win the game. So I feel
Yeah, he
like the
definitely
next
didn't offend
game-
at all.
Yeah, exactly. I think the next game, they're gonna focus on a little bit more teamwork. Hopefully, I don't
Yeah.
like the Bakugo character.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
My Hero, like the
He's
yellow
a pain in the
guy.
ass.
There's always one yellow
There's always
guy.
one, and I'm like, dude, I get it, but like, shut up. Like, I don't want to hear this shit right now.
It's a nice shot
Um,
though. Nice goal.
Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That wasn't the same guy though, right?
No, it wasn't the same guy. That was the
There's
guy
the
who was
other guy.
pissed. He made the
There
same
was
run.
there was 2 of them. There was like
Yeah.
the
those
guy
2 are
on
always
his
fighting
left-
each other.
Yeah, on his
Yeah.
left was Bakugo, and then on the right was Ichigo, but jacked. It's straight up, bro. Like I look like Ichigo.
He's
from
the calm,
Japan.
cool, collected guy. He's like the
Yeah,
calm. They're literally
yeah,
like the opposites, the polar opposites.
yeah.
And then, remember the guy who's like, yo, guys, we have to work together and come up with an elaborate plan. He's like, oh, plan? What is it? He's like, I don't know,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
The
yeah,
closed-eyed guy. He's like, yo, we
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do this. He's like, what are you gonna do?
Squinty.
And he's just like, and he just can't do it. And then
Nice.
You know what also pissed me off? That bald guy.
who's the bald guy?
The guy
Isn't
that
he like
sucks.
last on the like?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the monk,
That
the
guy
monk
is
guy.
so yeah, the monk. Fuck that Krillin looking guy. Like, what the hell are you
He
doing?
talks so much, bro.
Dude, he
Yeah, he
talks
does.
too much, and he's like the worst player there. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But anyway,
Agreed.
I digress. I don't even know what that means. I'm just gonna say it.
That is
Is it chainsaw?
you said correctly, I think.
It's chainsaw time,
What's
bud.
next?
Let's hear that
Okay.
recap.
Chainsaw's next.
Other than anyway, let's go with regardless. We're gonna move on to the next show, which is Chainsaw Man. You want me to do it again? I like doing it.
Yeah, you do it. This is your show. You
Alright.
do it.
No, it's not my show. It's our show, but I'm just
This
talking
guy
about
like
it. Okay.
fought to
So-
do the recap.
No, Sean does Bleach and you got
Yeah.
Chainsaw. Remember we
Oh, okay,
established
I'll
this
take
last
it.
week.
God damn. All right. So where we leave off, Power just killed that little devil in the road. People came by to clean it up, and Mamika or
Makima.
Mami came
Makima?
over, and yeah, Makima.
Never mind. I got what you're saying now.
Yeah,
I get you.
Mamika's there,
Yeah, yeah.
and Deji, they're just talking. Mamika's like,
Man
yo,
said Deji again.
Denji. What's his name? Denji?
Yes.
Yeah, Denji.
Okay,
He's
Denji, sorry.
He's got like the most anime name.
I'm sorry, Denji. Okay, so Denji and Power are talking to Mamika. Mamika's like, guys, you
He's
can't
doing
just do that.
He has to be.
What? Leave me alone. I'm gonna keep talking. And they're just like, yeah, you guys can't be killing things like that. And then Power's already lying, saying like, oh, Denji
There you
he
go.
told me to kill him. You stupid human. But anyway, they get out of that. They go to a vending machines at night, and they're grabbing some drinks. And basically, the point of this scene was Denji really likes boobs, man. And Power's like, well, would you save this cat if anything happened to it? He's like, nah, hell nah. Like, I don't give a shit about no cat. And Power's like, what if I let you like touch me, my boobs? And he's like, and then he gets his serious face on. He's like, I would do anything to save that cat. No one, blah, 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 blah. And then blah, 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 blah. Anyway, boobs. His goal is boobs. That's just all it is. I feel like okay, guys, a side note, the childhood trauma, no affection. He's associating love and kindness with boobs. All right, next. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so they're talking. Mamika and Aki are talking in the car. Aki's like, "Listen, that guy's gonna get himself killed. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's really trying to get him out of the situation." Other than that, Power and Denji go to this house because the cat got stolen by this other devil. What was it, like a bat? A devil,
yeah.
bat devil thing.
Yeah.
And they want to go, and obviously they want to go save it. So Denji, being the boob loving guy he is, he's like, "Yeah, let's go save it." They get there. We got a little bit of backstory on how Power and the cat became friends, or Meowie, I believe the name is Meowie. But anyway, we find out slowly but surely Power betrayed Denji. She smacks him with her hammer. Honestly, I thought Denji had the upper hand. He did not. He gets a little bit hurt, gets knocked out, and goes to. Well, she brings him inside to the house. Again, another twist. The bat dude lied to Power and said like, "Hey, yeah, I brought." Power's like, "Yeah, I brought Denji. Give me my cat back." And he's like, "Is that what I said? Hell nah. Hell nah, dummy." And then that's pretty much it. Then she gets eaten by the bat dude, and then Denji's like, "Hell nah. After I rip your skin open, I'm a cop of feel," which is the funniest line I've ever heard in my life in anime. And yeah, then they start fighting, and then at the end we get coolness. So we'll see about next episode.
You gutted him, indeed. You gutted the bat. I want to say quickly before anything happens,
Yeah.
I was mad for so long in this fight because I was like, "You're a fucking bat. Why you keep trying to punch this guy? Do something
Like
bat
Sonic?
like."
Yeah.
I was like, "Do a bat thing," but then he finally did the bat thing, which was weird. I don't know why he had to go like ulu, 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 ulu before he did that friggin' Sonic. I don't know what he was doing. But he did like a little
damn.
dance, and then he did that Sonic spit thing, and friggin' Denji gets clapped into the wall. But you know what? When you have your
Yeah.
desires that strong,
Yeah.
nothing can stop you, bro. The Hogyokyu
Right.
had him, bro. The Hogyokyu had him, made his dream to make his dreams come true,
Taking it.
and he
Taking it
came
to it.
back. And bro, I've never seen anybody in anime want something that bad. Like, listen,
Yeah, like you thought the
almost
power of
more than a
friendship was strong?
decade, more than a decade, Naruto worked to become the Hokage. Luffy's still trying to get the One Piece, bro.
Yeah.
Friggin' Asta wants to be the Wizard King so bad. He goes through so much, but that passion in his voice when
Yeah.
he's like, "Listen, I've worked my ass off. I did this, I did that, and still I haven't been able to cop a feel. Are you kidding me?" He gets so mad before he
Yeah.
starts attacking. Oh man, it's great. Do you guys think that he will ever like
Copperfield.
intensive no, not that that come
No.
up with a reason to live that's deeper than just that?
Oh,
I
think
kind of
so.
Hope
hope
not.
he doesn't, because
Yeah.
it would just be amazing that it's like a whole emotional story and
The
that
whole
literally is
island
just
of
his own
dudes.
goal and his whole goal is just that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I
Amen.
to answer your question, I hope he does find a deeper meaning, but like still hope it's like it's still as passionate about this. I
Yeah,
can't
right?
find a world where it's more passionate than what he wants right now. I'm not gonna keep saying it because I feel like we'll get flagged for something. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I love his character. Like Andre said, the power in his voice is very funny. I feel, and when the dub version comes out, because when I work out, I listen to a lot of like anime music where it's like it's some like, for example, Irwin saying like my soldiers fight, and then the beat drops, and then now you're squatting like 600 pounds, crushing your knees. I hope they use his voice and being like, like I've trained this hard, like Andre said, like I've done all this and I can't cop a feel, and like it just drop, and like that'd be fantastic. That's what I want out of this. But yeah, it's really funny. John,
What do you think you'll
I
ask
know-
for
What
next?
do you think about this? What?
Oh, well, let me start just by saying, like, there was something about this episode. It just looked amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
everything
great.
looked great. I didn't
Yes.
mind the CGI as much during the fight, but I mean, outside of the fight, it just looked, the movements were just so smooth.
me. There's no CGI. It's actually a hybrid
okay.
that they do. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Sorry, keep going.
God, please.
Yeah.
Sure it is. Anyways, it's
Yeah,
pretty
very
obviously discernible. It's the same way CGI is either way.
Yeah.
But like even at the beginning where Mikima, she's like this and they're like complaining to her and she like moves her like hand over her face and like gives like a look.
That's
and it's
why
just
I
like
said Monica, bro. But
the frames per second is just like ridiculous. And the character design is just like, you know how people love Bleach's character design like in the manga? Well, in this anime, I think it's the best I've seen. Like it just looks great.
I mean, honestly, Makuma might be I'm sure a lot. I think I've seen a lot of people don't like her because like how she treats Denji, but like I like her. I kind of like that the fact that her
Yeah, me too.
his sensei character is like sadistic kind of.
Yeah.
Like because
I like that.
everyone's like, I mean, like Gojo, it was like halfway there where he's like he's a really nice guy, but he's kind of sadistic at the same time,
Yeah.
where he like laughs at your
But he's
struggles,
just for
but he still
comedy
cares.
purposes.
But he
Yeah,
still
yeah,
cares
yeah.
a lot,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah,
she's
yeah.
just like all the way where like she's just like, listen, I'll kill you right now. Like just say bark, do what you have to do. I'll kill
Yeah.
you right now. If you don't want to do, we can get along, we can keep going. That's fine. Or I can kill you. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I just like her character. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Not for the
I guess-
reasons that
I was
Alan
gonna say-
is smiling
No,
over there.
listen,
Okay.
I'm smiling because think about it. There's like we're normal for the most part, but like there is a world where people like her because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like she is.
Yes, because they wish they
all-
were in Denji's
Listen,
spot.
yes,
Yes,
we're all
I understand.
emotionally deprived since we're younger, as males in the society that we're in.
Hmm.
This is the closest thing we get to love, man. That's just I feel for Denji like me for real. I saw that, bro. I saw a TikTok comment and someone's like, Denji's me for real, and I'm like, you as the youngsters say, you are down bad, good sir. You need to go seek some therapy or like talk to someone, because holy shit, there's some weird people out there. Anyway, we love Mamika because she is very controlling women in power, and we like to see that in
That's not why. It's literally just because I like her sadistic nature, and she's kind of unpredictable. You never really know what she's thinking or why she's doing certain things. Like the fact is like, yo, why are you doing this? She's like, she's interesting. And then when what's his name? What's the guy's name?
Aki?
Blacker. Aki, when Aki's like, yo, I don't think he's good, and she just looks at him. She's like, he's interesting. He turns into a chainsaw, bro.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And then, but you can tell that there's like so much behind what she's saying, but she's like secretive, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I
right.
just like it. I like.
I also
Do
like
you
that
think she
she
actually
like
cares for him? Sorry. Do you actually think she
That's
cares
cool.
for him? Yes or no? Go quick.
as of right now, probably she. I think she like sees
It's
him
all
as like a
business.
test.
It's all
No,
Yeah.
not
business.
even that. I
Yeah.
literally think like he's like a plaything where she's like, I
Yeah,
kind
me
of want to
too.
see what this is gonna go.
Oh,
Like
okay.
she
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sees him as like that. Yeah.
I
Cool.
think she could
Yeah.
go either way, but she would prefer if it like worked out, you know. He's just like a interesting
Yeah.
tool to be using
Little
at the moment.
specimen. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
died, she would probably just be like, oh, rats, and
Yeah,
then move
right?
on with
Yeah, I
life.
agree.
Oh,
Yeah.
rats.
I agree. I agree. What was I gonna say?
Okay. Yeah.
Also, those eyes, though. Damn,
The
those
eye.
eyes.
Yeah. I was gonna say like, the first time I fell in love with some eyes, my
Mappa
beautiful,
be doing them
beautiful,
eyes, bro.
beautiful Sensei Gojo.
Yeah.
God damn. Now,
Mappa be doing
that's what
some
no. That's
eyes,
what.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, bruh. Anyway. Yeah. Eyes. They're really nice.
And I'm the same
God
as
damn.
Andre with the opening. Like I have to watch it every time. I like it's the song is stuck in my head while I'm working. Like
Yeah.
I just like damn, I gotta watch this at least once a day.
And it's always confusing me because like I know the chorus in my head, like how it goes, but then
Hmm.
how it starts, I was like, this
Dan,
does. I
dan,
always
dan.
think for some reason I like listen to it. I was like, this doesn't sound like it goes into the chorus. How does it work? And
Yeah.
like my
How
brain
does it
has to. I've
go?
like said, it's like, how does he transition into the chorus? And I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, that's how he does it. And then next week I'm like, nah, this is not the same song. What is the transition? Every week is the same thing. But also, I don't know. Like once it started. And then the one thing you said, Makima is just sitting
Hmm.
there. The one time when they were on the train, just like friggin' looking at each other. I don't know
Oh
what it is, like just the how the art style
yeah, it
is
looks great.
like
I think
amazing.
it's
It's really
different.
good.
No, like
It's
that's why it's
different.
appealing. It's different, but
It's
it's
the art
good.
style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
it's
the
really
art
good.
style. It's very different. I don't know any anime that look like this one
Yeah. Yeah. That's
at
true.
all. Even I think that might be why Bleach stands out too, because even that one's different too. Like
I think with
the
Bleach, it's
way they
like
do.
everything is dark. Everything's a lot
Yeah,
darker
it's
than it
very
was. I
dark.
think, right?
Everything's like fluorescent and like dark,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
It's like
like.
hues and like a little bit more. It's not the dark isn't even black. It's blue. Like it's a dark blue. Like that's
Hmm.
cool.
Yeah,
Contrast.
so it stands out. But yes, it's the best looking anime I've seen probably ever.
Yeah.
And again, I will say episode one, I said I hated the CGI and it was very apparent. This one, they did a much better job.
Yeah, I think so
I'm not
too.
gonna say that. I was
Yeah.
gonna go excuse. No,
I don't know what it's called,
no, we
okay?
get it.
So
It's
it's
like a
gonna be
hybrid
called,
bullshit. Yeah, we're gonna call it CGI.
bro.
I'm
The
not gonna,
only
we're not gonna get
hybrid
into
I
it.
do, I see is on Indeed when I'm trying to ignore jobs that make me leave my house. Anyways, so
Sheesh, let's
I
go.
I also like that they well they didn't tease it, but they kind of just said it. The correlation between like how dangerous a demon's name sounds compared to how powerful it is. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how much they'll use that like going forward, but I hope that has like at least some gives like some indication of how strong a demon is.
I wonder how, like,
Yeah, right?
I wonder like how it's gonna, because like a sword is dangerous,
Yeah.
but like a lion technically is more dangerous. But some people would be more scared of a sword than a lion. So if those two were a demon, which one would be stronger?
I don't know.
What if it can
That's
go?
a hard
What if
one.
it can go like worse than that? Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something, but like not physical. You know what I mean? Like something.
Emotional pain demon?
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Like yeah, some like
Depression
childhood
demon?
trauma demon or something.
Mother,
Like
someone's mom, someone's
yeah,
mom.
it's like
PS
demon,
demon?
devil. But you know what
Devil,
I'm saying,
yeah.
right? Like it could be something like that. Like yeah, trauma devil or like
PST demon?
PSD,
Oh, like concept.
social anxiety devil or some shit. Like,
Yo, what if it's a slipper devil? For some people, no big deal. For others, might be pretty bad.
you see that? You see that shit? Right out?
I
You're done.
thought that was
You're
quick.
done. That was quick, huh?
This
Oh,
guy was ready.
That shit could also be my mom, to be honest.
exactly. It's all related, bro. But
Yeah, it's all relative.
what I like about current anime is like usually what we do before is like predict where it's going. Like I really don't know like how
No
to.
idea.
I
Bro,
have
I'm not
no
even
idea.
gonna ask anyone that because I have no idea what the hell's happening. I just the third episode in, freaking Power's
Yeah.
already betraying people. What the hell?
Yeah, right?
But she didn't betray him fully. Like she did, but for a good reason, and
For
Denji
her
understands
reason.
why she
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be friends still.
I'm worried, man.
Yeah,
I remember I
maybe.
asked you guys that question about Power and all that. I'm worried.
Yeah.
Man.
But
know
what
what's gonna
would you
happen.
ask?
I don't know. Like I asked like, would you ever think like so Mamika and Denji, you know, they got a
Mm.
relationship going, but that's the only thing that's keeping them going is some boobs. But then
Oh, like
what
he'll
happened-
switch
what happened
his
this
affection
episode?
to power.
Yeah. So he's like, I thought it was Mamika.
But you guys
dude.
have to remember that power isn't like a girl.
Yeah, I know that kind of creeps me out when I think about it.
She's
Like,
not.
it's a dead body, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's a corpse that she's
Hey.
just moving around.
That's a genre too at that point.
That's
a
why I
blood
feel
demon.
like also Denji should just ask, like, yo, can I cop a feel? Because like technically she shouldn't care.
No, but you remember the
It's not
copying a
mine.
feel thing. The copying a
Or we're
feel
getting
thing is
canceled.
like the most like epitome of the
Yes,
like,
so
his
he wouldn't.
relationship
He
with
would
anyone.
never just. He would never
Yeah.
just ask. I
Like
understand.
him and
that.
Aki would never get that close because he can't cop the feel. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Feel, I get it though. I
He keeps shitting
like
his toilet.
it is a very like simplistic sounding, but we can like as a character like analysis type thing, you can understand why he holds it to such high like
Yeah.
absolutely.
standards.
That's what I'm saying. Like if no one's ever treated you right, and then like the first
Do
thing
I-
you see is like boobs, yeah, I get it, man.
And he got remember first nice thing that happened to him in his entire life. He was a hug where his head landed right there and rested nice. And so
Yep.
Think he'll ask for a lap pillow next time?
Hmm?
Like in the opening? Think he'll ask for a lap pillow next time? Like in the opening?
no, he just has to pass out again. That's the only thing. It's only when he passes out, when he loses all the blood and passes out. I honestly love the animation when he turns to chainsaw. You just see a chainsaw
Oh.
come through his face.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
great.
pretty
And like
sweet.
it's doing damage to him because he's like bleeding out of his like
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, yo, this cannot.
And I
feel
like
good.
that. I like that too. The fact that they acknowledge the fact, like, yeah, this isn't pleasant for me.
Yeah, and like in
Oh,
My
and
Hero
he learned a new
Academia-
move.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that too. But in My Hero Academia, you see someone like some shit, and it just comes out of them and like no repercussions. You're like, okay. But yeah, new move. Sorry, go ahead.
Also, stop this in My Hero. It's peak right now. It's
Oh
doing
no,
great.
I love My Hero. My Hero's
Okay.
fantastic, but
Okay.
it's
right
it's
now.
very like
I'm just sad
kiddish.
because the last 2 seasons were like very weak, except for the villain part of last season.
right. The villain
That was
arc was
great.
nasty.
All the stuff before that, garbage. But this
shit
season
was
so
fire.
far has been good.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Amazing.
I'm on season 2.
I know, Sean.
You'll get
How many
it.
seasons are there?
6. We're on
Oh
6.
my god, what are you doing to me?
Honestly, just
Give
skip
me-
it. Fuck it, man.
Bro, this guy
Alright.
needs to watch JoJo. He needs to watch this. What else do you
I
have
gotta watch
to
JoJo,
watch?
so that's
Supposed to
what I
watch
need to.
Tokyo. You have to watch Tokyo.
I do. That's what's
Tokyo
next one.
Ghoul. What else do you need to watch?
You haven't watched
There's some-
Tokyo.
Nah, I'm trying to get Sarah to watch
You haven't
it.
even watched Akame Got Killed either.
Tamagotchi?
You haven't watched Akame Got Killed, have you?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you
he's
did?
watched
You-
that. We talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about that one.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did you watch it
That's why I
recently?
sent. That's why I sent the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. Like a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
Like before I moved here. Like right before.
Oh, okay.
Are we talking
Thanks.
about anything else before?
No, that was
I
the
do
last
what I
one.
have to do. Okay.
No, that's awesome.
That's all.
That's all.
Thank you guys for watching. Again, socials will be in the description. If you listen to us, it's going to be on Fridays. If you watch us, it's going to be on Saturdays.
Fridays.
Jesus, I was going to say Tuesday for some reason. Saturdays.
Tuesday.
Don't miss it. We got great content on the second channel that Andre has made for us. Phenomenal thing. Merch will be coming. Discord will not be. So, if you have any questions or concerns, give it to HR. That's that guy right here.
WeebGamerPodcast at
Weeb Gamer
gmail.com. Email us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of that extra clips channel, just want to say, social experiment. I was on this one. Way less
no.
views so far than Sean by himself.
No, it's a racial
just
thing
saying.
too at this point.
Nah, it's just the face, bro. I don't have the face.
Nah,
I don't
you
think
have
it's a
to.
racial
That's
thing. I don't. My
Anyway,
face
we'll
isn't
keep-
clickable.
We'll keep Sean's beautiful symmetrical face as the thumb.
We'll put them on all the thumbnails.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start
the
putting
same
you in
picture
the
too.
middle. See if that thing. I'm gonna put
Oh,
Sean in the
maybe.
middle, and then me and you are just gonna be like
Small
tiny little
on the
things on the shoulders.
the
Yeah,
shoulders?
that's not gonna see if that changes
Alright.
anything.
Well,
All right,
everyone, peace out. Have a great day. See you on the next one. Bye bye.
bye.